Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. There are feelings for you right now. Okay, this is juicy because trust me, when I say that the energy I'm picking up is big, it is big. But before we get into your reading, I want you to meditate here on the three cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. So this is card one, the sun, number two, the moon, and number three, the judgment. And so let's get straight into your reading. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. There are feelings for you right now. Oh, this is juicy because trust me, when I say their energy is loud, messy, and complicated, okay, but before we dive into all of that, do me a favor and click that like button and hit subscribe because you don't want to miss this because Spirit has a way of pulling receipts in these readings, okay? Now, let's just cut straight to it. All right, so card one, you are drawn here to the teal blue crystal and the sun card. And listen, this is not a subtle energy, okay? But here's the drama. This person is intimidated by you, straight up. So I'm picking up a strong sense of insecurity. They look at you and feel like they're playing catch up. It's like, what does someone like them even see in someone like me, is what they're saying, okay? And they're just not, they are just not intimidated by your looks, though, okay? But let's be real. Let's be real. You are a walking thirst trap in the best possible way, okay? And I mean that with all due respect, card one, okay? I'm telling you, you are a walking thirst trap in the best possible way. But it's also your vibe. See, you got that romantic allure and that timeless class. All right. And it's like, that charisma. It's a once in a lifetime kind of energy. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. This intimidation, it doesn't stop their feelings. It doesn't stop their feelings for you. It fuels them. And they can't stop comparing themselves to you. Okay, because you make them question, am I good enough? Can I measure up to what they deserve? Right? And for some of you, Spirit is telling me that they may act distant or even a little cold because of this, but not because they don't want you, but because they want you so bad that it scares the hell out of them. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't an all doom and gloom, okay? Because this is the thing, what the sun energy is telling me here is that you light them up, okay? So when they think about you, there's a spark that they've never felt before, okay? They see you as the sun, radiant, untouchable, and magnetic, okay? You got the glow. And this is the thing. It's that glow about you that makes, people turn their heads and question if they ever lived before they saw you. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Look at Spirit coming through. But here's where it gets even realer, if that's even a word, realer. But listen, when they look at you, they see perfection, or as close as, it is as like a human being can get. Okay. So you walk with grace, you got standards, and you're not chasing anybody's validation. That right there. Okay. That's rare. And they know it. But instead of celebrating that, they question, if they're even in your league. So Spirit is showing me an image of someone running and looking over their shoulder, right? And that's their energy, okay? They're chasing after you emotionally, but they keep looking back, worrying about the parts of themselves that they hadn't fixed yet. So what does this mean for you? So if this person seems distant or like, their energy is inconsistent, it's because it's not because they're uninterested. It's like, they feel like you set the bar high and they are terrified of tripping. They are questioning themselves more than anything right now. All right. Whoa. What? Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy coming through? Nature. All right, nature. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. What is the energy coming through with the nature card? I do want to point out that the nature energy, it resonates with the earth zodiac. So you got Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo coming in quite strong here. And of course, that energy could be in the top placements of their birth chart or yours as a confirmation in the reading. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Now, here's the thing. The energy coming through with the nature card is all about raw truth, grounding, and authenticity. So this card is screaming back to the basics, back to self. Whoever you're dealing with, Spirit says that they are being called out, right? This is their wake up movement or their wake up moment. Okay, this person is reflecting on how disconnected they have been. And it's not just from you, but from their own foundation. So it's given, I've been running in circles, but where am I actually going? And right now, Spirit is saying that they crave stability, something real, something they can hold on to. All right. But here is the tea. Yes, here is the tea. While they may be drawn to you because of your solid, grounded energy, they feel like they don't quite measure up. So it's like being in the presence of someone who knows their worth. It inspires them, but it also triggers the hell out of them. Okay, you're giving that grounded goddess energy while they are scrambling to find their own footing. And Spirit says this person feels like you're untouchable in your alignment, right? You know who you are, and you don't let distractions pull you off course. No. That energy is that energy. All right? It's magnetic. But it also puts a mirror in their face. It puts a mirror in their face. So when they compare their life's chaos to your calm, right? It makes them question their priorities, their authenticity, and what they have been building for themselves. So what does this mean for you? This is the energy of someone who needs to step up and root themselves. So they see you as their balance, their grounding force. But here's what Spirit is emphasizing. You are not here to be someone else's stability while they figure out their mess. No. The nature card is also asking you to stay grounded because their chaos, their fear, their doubts, that's their energy to manage. That is their energy to manage. Okay? Don't absorb it. Spirit is clear. Spirit is clear. Your peace is your power. They're either going to, I feel like, they're either going to rise up, okay, to meet you at your level, or they'll just watch you keep shining from afar. So while their feelings for you are deep and real, okay, remember that love without alignment is a recipe for frustration. So let them prove that they can stand firm before inviting them into your energy field. Okay, so keep glowing, keep grounded, and just really watch them, find their way or fall away. They're either going to find their way or they will fall away. So let's gain more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Ooh. What's the energy, Spirit? Oh my goodness. You got prostitute. Okay. What the hoobie? Huh. Prostitute energy. Goodness. Thank you, Spirit. How does that relate to this person? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. The energy here is giving layers, and we're about to unpack all of it because this is deep. So when the prostitute card comes through, right? When the prostitute card comes through, it's not literal. So don't panic, okay? Spirit is highlighting power, value, and sacrifice. So it's calling out the energy of what we give, what we trade, and what we allow ourselves to endure in exchange for something else. Now, here's the T. This person, Spirit says, they have been selling themselves short, right? And compromising their truth, their values, or even their happiness, all for the sake of external validation, status, or fleeting comfort. All right. So this energy is screaming, I've been playing it safe, even if it costs me everything. And here's the thing. They are watching you stand in your power, shining like you know your worth. Okay. And you know what's happening. You know what's happening. It is rattling them. It's rattling them because you're a walking reminder that they don't have to, like, they don't have to barter with their self-respect or authenticity just to feel loved or seen. Okay. You're given, I don't chase, I attract. And that's what's shaking their spirit. But let's not ignore this. Okay, let's not ignore this because the prostitute card, okay, it is also highlighting fear of rejection, fear of loss, fear of being not enough. This person might be acting like they got it all figured out, but Spirit is saying they are struggling. They've been trading pieces of themselves to keep certain things or people around, but at what cost? So Spirit is clear. This card isn't about judging them. No, it's not about judging them. This card is about opening your eyes to the energy at play here. Okay. Are they showing up for you with integrity? Are they meeting you where you are emotionally, spiritually, and energetically? Or are they still stuck in this cycle of fear and compromise? Listen, babe, you don't lower yourself to fit into someone else's story. If this person is out here negotiating their self-worth in other areas of life, what makes you think they won't bring that same energy into your connection? Protect your space. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. So let's gain more insight. What is the energy as it does relate? Thank you, Spirit. Their feelings. I want to be more than friends. Okay, this card here. This person is saying it. I want to be more than friends. Somebody feel like you got them in the friend zone. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so here's the energy we're working with, right? So when this card comes through, it's given, I'm going to just say it. And I told you, I don't like to leave anything out. I'm going to give you what's coming through. When this card comes through, it is giving that nervous but determined vibe. Okay, so this person, they have been wrestling with this for a while now. And Spirit is saying that they have been in their head thinking about how to say it, okay? When to say it and whether it's even safe to admit it. Here's the truth. They have been holding back because they're terrified of rejection. And so they see you as someone who's confident, radiant, and untouchable, okay? A level they don't feel truly, truly is like they fully match just yet, okay? They don't feel like they can match that energy. Thank you, Spirit. So, yeah, I feel like they don't want to be in the friend zone. This person wants to elevate the connection, okay? And it's no longer enough for them to stay on the sidelines, Mm-mm. They don't like playing it cool or pretending that they're okay with just being your orbit, right? They want you, point blank. But here's the thing, because there's always a thing. All right, there is always a thing. Their hesitation, I'm picking up, like their hesitation is still lingering and they don't want to risk the friendship or the dynamic that you already have. So, they're teetering on this emotional tightrope, thinking, what if I say it and they don't feel the same? Okay. That fear is paralyzing. And Spirit says that they're constantly hyping themselves up, only to talk themselves out of it the next moment. Right? So let's gain more insight. Thank you, Spirit. All right. I just want to make sure you guys can see the cards pretty good. If this is resonating with you, you guys hit that like button or subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment below. But I feel like this reading is just now getting heated up. All right. So let's gain more insight. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. What's the energy coming through? Their feelings for you right now. Look at that. You got the 6 of Coins. All right. So I want to point out that the 6 of Coins, it's also called the 6 of Pentacles. So it does rule over the earth and the earth zodiacs. So of course you got Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And we have that here with the nature card coming through, right? The sun rules over Leo. So that energy is significant here in the reading, either in the top placements of their birth chart or yours as a confirmation. All right, so thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's talk about the 6 of Coins because the card is loud right now. Okay, their feelings for you are wrapped up in this complex energy of give and take. So this isn't just about, romantic feelings. It's also about balance, fairness, and reciprocity in this connection. All right. So here's what Spirit is saying loud and clear. They want to give to you, but they also, they're also watching what you're giving back. So this person is feeling like there's an imbalance either in the way they feel like giving so much, and they're not sure if they can meet that energy. Okay. So, or I feel like, they also could feel like they have been overextending themselves and now they're wondering if you truly see their efforts. Okay. But here's the real deal, honey. Spirit says this person views you as someone who doesn't settle for crumbs. No, absolutely not. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Okay. This is the thing. You got that vibe that screams, it's not, if it's not mutual, I'm not interested. And listen, they know they got to come correct. They got to come correct towards you or don't come at all. They know that. So this person who's measuring, I feel like they're measuring something in this connection, measuring their steps. They don't want to offer less also than what you deserve. But there's a catch here because there's a sense of nervousness here because the 6 of Coins can also highlight power dynamics. And I feel like, they may feel like you got the upper hand in this connection. And maybe it's because of your confidence, your independence, or just the way, just the sheer way you carry yourself. Either way, they see you as someone that they got to rise up to match. Okay, so let's gain more insight. What is the energy, Spirit, as it does relate? Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? You have these Syrians. These Syrians, yes. Sirians. And this is from the Mystic Martian Oracle deck. This is about responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. Thank you, Spirit. How does this relate to their feelings for you? What in the world? Carmen Sandiego. Now, I don't know where that came from, you guys. Did you guys ever watch that show? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's unpack this. So the Sirius card, right? It's a powerful energy. It's all about responsibility, growth, and life lessons on a soul level. So when this card shows up, okay, it's representing a deeper, more profound lesson in this person's life, particularly when it comes, to stepping up in relationships and personal growth. So here is what Spirit says. This person feels the weight of your energy, and they know deep down that it's time for them to do better. They know that. They know they can do better. And they know it's time for them to do better, because the energy that they're feeling is like a call to evolve. Okay? It's that inner whisper saying, if I want to keep this thing going, I need to grow the hell up and take responsibility for my own life and decisions. Okay? And let's get into it. All right? You have shown them something that they didn't expect. And it's a certain level of emotional maturity, emotional independence, or even an unapologetic commitment to yourself and your growth. And that, my dear, it's triggering them. Okay, you're holding up a mirror, and when they see you, they're not just looking at someone they care about. They're also looking at someone who is forcing them to face their responsibilities. And not just within the relationship, but in their own life. So Spirit is saying that on some level, they admire the way that you have built your world. The way you carry your burdens without collapsing, right, under the weight of them. And they see you as someone who has mastered the art of growth. Yes, even in adversity. Okay, because they also feel like, they're falling short because at the moment they haven't stepped fully into their own power. Now, how does this relate to their feelings for you? There's admiration here, yes, okay? But there's also discomfort, okay? And this person can feel that there are lessons here that they have yet to learn, and they're seeing the emotional depths that you bring, but it's forcing them to face the areas where they are still emotionally immature or holding on to old patterns. In essence, your energy is challenging them to step up, not just as a partner to you, but also as a human working through life's lessons, right? And what Spirit is telling me is that I feel like they want to be worthy, right, of what you're offering, but they're keenly aware that they still got work to do. They need to handle their own responsibilities, their own shadows, before they can fully meet you where you are. Okay? It's like they see, the dream version. They see the dream version of this connection, but they also know that they got to grow to get there. They got to grow to get there. And they're feeling called to be more than just reactive. Okay? They know they need to become an active participant in their own journey and your connection, right? And that requires maturity, emotional intelligence, and a whole lot of introspection. That part. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's gain more insight. What is the energy as it does relate? What is the energy? Yes. You got separation. Separation card, honey. So there's sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and unsure about the future. Whew. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let me just say this. Spirit is not holding back today. You know, again, the separation card brings a whole wave of emotion, a whole wave, sadness, yearning, and deep regret. And honey, this energy is real. This person is feeling the gap between you and it's weighing heavy on them. They miss you. And it's not just a fleeting thought. No. It's a feeling that's tugging at them all day, every day. There's a restlessness in their spirit because they know they let something valuable slip away. So this person is in their feelings big time. They are in their feelings big time. All right. So here's the breakdown from Spirit. Let me just say this right now. What I'm picking up is, they are swimming in confusion and uncertainty. So there's a definite loss, right? They're trying to navigate, and their mind is caught up in a cycle of, what ifs. What if they hadn't pulled back? What if they hadn't let things, what if they hadn't let things cool down? What if they did more when they had the chance? And they can't seem to, I feel like they can't seem to escape the thought of you. Every time they think about what could have been or what still could be, there's this emotional ache. Yeah, there is this emotional ache that they can't shake. And it's almost like they're haunted by the idea of what was left unsaid or undone. Right? Yeah. All right, so beautiful card 1. This does conclude your reading. I hope this reading resonates with you and inspire you. And if it does, drop a comment below. I absolutely enjoy reading your comments. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome back. Are you ready? Card 2. We're about to get deep in their feelings, and trust me, there's a lot to unpack than you think. So if you haven't yet, hit that like and subscribe button, and so that you will always know what's really going on behind the scenes, because this is just the beginning. Now, let's not waste any more time and let's just get into it. Card 2, let me just say this. Things aren't exactly what they seem right now, okay? All right, so let's talk. You're drawn here to the tangerine glass crystal and the energy, right, that it brings, okay? And this is full of intensity and deep emotion. Also, here the moon card is here, and let's be real. This card is bringing some serious mystery to the table. So we're talking about secrets, hidden feelings, and things that they haven't told you or may never fully admit. Woo. So let's just say this. Right now, this person is not being fully transparent with you, okay? Because something's lurking beneath the surface, and things might not be holding, it's like things they might be holding back out of fear, shame, or just plain confusion. So what you are getting on the outside may not be the full picture, because they're hiding things, but they're not hiding them out of malice. I feel like they're just not sure if they can trust you with what's deep inside of them, right? So Spirit says that this is about inner turmoil, okay? And they're battling a lot of unseen emotions, and it's complicated, okay? Because the moon card is about the unknown, the parts of their mind that they don't fully understand themselves, okay? You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. They are keeping something from you. Yes, they are. Whether it's I feel like their true feelings, something to do with their past, or, the direction that they want to go with you. It's all a mystery right now, right? So how does this relate to their feelings for you? Let me just say this. They are conflicted, no question about it. And Spirit is saying that this person is trying to navigate a delicate balance between showing you affection and keeping their cards close to their chest. So something is holding them back, right? And I just feel like it's past baggage, even insecurities. And maybe I feel like this person has been burned before and now they're scared to be open, right? But whatever it is, they're not ready to lay it all out just yet. Even though they feel like they want to, there's a fear here, especially when it comes to being vulnerable with you, okay? They don't know how much of their real self that you can handle, or even if or even if you want it. You know what I'm saying? You feel the energy. They are pulling away and you feel the energy, right? So, it's because this is the thing. When you feel that energy that they're pulling away, they are wrestling with these intense feelings. And you might have caught a glimpse of them being distant or withholding, or even ghosting. And you're probably picking up that something is off. It is. It is. Okay? Because they want to let you in, but it's a matter of trust and honestly. Right? Honestly, if they think you can handle the full weight, right, of what they're keeping hidden, I feel like they don't think you can handle that full weight. I do want to point out that the moon does rule over the mother. So the mother is coming up real strong here in this reading. And it also rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. So Cancer is significant in the top placements of their birth chart or yours as a confirmation here in the reading. All right, so let's gain more insight. What is the energy as it does relate? What is the energy coming through? You have love, the love card. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, I feel like this is the energy that you radiate, that this person really admires the most about you. You're the type of person that's able to forgive, and sometimes you forgive, honey, to a fault. You know what I mean? You give a lot to people who don't deserve, the love that you give is what I'm picking up. Thank you, Spirit. I also do want to point out that the love energy is ruled by the planet Venus, and the planet Venus does rule over Taurus and Libra. So that energy is significant coming through. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Now, let's talk about what this person is feeling, and more importantly, what they might admire about you the most. So here's the thing. You radiate love, right? It's the type of love that's generous, unconditional. And yes, even sometimes unforgiving, okay? You have a heart that gives so deeply, even when it's not always reciprocated, right? Reciprocated the way that you deserve. Spirit is saying that this person sees you and they feel your energy, especially when it comes to your ability to forgive. But here's where it gets real. They admire your love. And I feel like they're also almost intimidated by it. Okay? They look at how you pour into others, even people who don't always have your best interest at heart, right? They can recognize that energy and they think, damn, she's got a heart that could light up a whole damn world. But they know they may not deserve it. They know they don't deserve it. And the truth is, your love is powerful, right? And it's a force that they may not, I feel like they may not be sure how to handle, right? Because you got the ability to forgive, and when it feels like others don't deserve that grace, that's that energy you have. And while I feel like they admire that aspect of you, part of them wonders if they could ever meet you halfway. Spirit has a message coming through for you. Spirit is saying that you give love freely, even to those who might not always be worthy of it. And honestly, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. But as you move forward, don't forget that love is a balance. Yes, be generous with your heart, but know when to hold back and protect it. Because you don't have to give more of yourself than you're getting in return. And if they're not bringing equal energy to the table, remember, you can love, but you don't have to exhaust yourself in the process. Okay, and this person sees you as compassionate, giving, and above all, someone who can radiate love through any storm. Okay. Yes, and the thing is, they are not only drawn to this energy. I feel like they also may be questioning if they can rise to meet you at the same level. And Spirit is saying, honey, keep being your loving self, but remember, your love is a gift, and it's not something to be taken for granted. So if this person doesn't have the courage to step, into your energy and show you the same kind of respect and love that you freely give, then you got to recognize that your worth is beyond their hesitation, and you're more than, listen, you are more than capable of loving. But don't forget to save that love for those who are ready to hold it, right, just as deeply as you do. You deserve a love that's mutual, that uplifts you in the same way that you uplift of others, right? So keep your heart open, but set healthy boundaries. Because let's be real, your love is the kind that people should fight for, not run from. All right? Thank you, Spirit. So let's gain more insight. What is the energy as it does relate? What is the energy, Spirit? Let's see what's coming through. You got the Four of Cups. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. All right. So the Four of Cups. I do want to point out that the cup energy does rule over the water zodiac. So you got Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces here in the top placements of the birth chart. We saw Cancer here in the moon. So you got Cancer again here. So this is some emotional energy, right? But Spirit has got something else to say here. Okay. And here it comes. The Four of Cups. Okay. This is all about indifference, disconnection, and like the feelings of dissatisfaction. So this is someone who's kind of stuck in a state of boredom or contemplation right now. And they're over here looking at their options, but nothing's really speaking to them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person is caught up. And let's see here. I feel like this person is caught up in what they don't have than truly seeing what's being offered to them. You know what I'm saying? So here's where things are at. Your person is missing the damn point. They are missing the damn point. Okay, so Spirit is saying that they have been focused on what's lacking, too stuck in their own emotional ruts and unable to truly appreciate what's right in front of them, right? Which is you. There's an element of ungratefulness here, okay? And they might feel dissatisfied in general and unsure if their options, whether it's with you or their own life, right, are what they truly want. But don't you dare take that personally. No. They got this low-key emotional wall up. Okay, they got a low-key emotional wall up. And that's keeping them from really fully stepping into the energy that you are bringing. So let's gain more insight. All right, thank you, Spirit. I feel like this person is just really caught up in questioning things too much and really just caught up in their own doubts or worrying about things that aren't even in their control. You know what I'm saying? So it's leaving them, apathetic. And when they should be in the present, appreciative and moving towards you with open arms. You know what I mean? They're just caught up. Their indecision is their problem. All right. And don't lose your shine. You know what I'm saying? Trying to prove your value to someone who can't see it. Yes, don't. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So what's the energy coming through? What is the energy coming through? We need to let each other go. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. We need to let each other go card. All right. Let's see here. What am I picking up? I can say this Spirit is coming through strong with this one because we need to let each other go energy, right? And wow, this is like a big wow, WOW, a big one, right? There's a heavy pull here. It's like the end of a cycle that both of you may already feel deep inside, and let's not sugarcoat it. Let's not sugarcoat it. This is about closure. This is about what's no longer working, even if neither of you is fully ready to acknowledge it. And Spirit is saying that there's an understanding that the connection has reached a breaking point, right? There's been too much emotional turbulence, too many unresolved feelings, or maybe just an imbalance in how both of you are showing up, right? And I feel like you might feel there's a part of you that's just being held back by the emotional weight of it all. But this person, as much as you, right, want to step up, but may not be in the space. This person may not be in the space to offer you what you need anymore. Or maybe they just simply can't. And that's not a reflection of your worth. But it's a moment of honesty that you may have been avoiding. Okay? Because the energy here is like a resignation. Okay? It's time to let go. And here's the kicker. Sometimes you have already known, right? You've already known that there may be something inside of you that's been holding out for a change, right? And you know it isn't coming. That change is not coming. You are wise enough to know that love can be powerful. But sometimes staying isn't going to fix what's already broken. And it's okay to let go. It's not about losing, it's about choosing peace. Okay, and Spirit says, it's time. It's just really time for some serious self-reflection, right? You might feel torn or like you could have done more, but Spirit wants you to remember this. You can't save someone who isn't willing to save themselves. And while love has its beautiful moments, yes, it does, holding on to someone who isn't fully meeting you halfway is keeping you in a cycle of hurt that isn't worth your energy anymore, right? You're a force, okay? And you don't need to dim. You don't need to dim that for anyone who can't catch up. And now it's just really time to free yourself. So if you've been afraid of letting go, it's understandable. It's understandable. But letting go isn't about failure. It's about growth. Okay. And sometimes you just have to make space for the love that's meant for you. And holding on to this connection is not serving your highest good. You deserve peace. You deserve someone who aligns with your energy and who is fully just ready to step into a mutual exchange. Right. And so, while this moment may feel heavy, know that Spirit is pushing you to move forward with the clarity and strength that you have within. So, take the lesson, let go of the pain, and trust that there's something more beautiful waiting for you on the other side of release. You got this. Yes. So let's gain more insight. What is the energy as it does relate? What is the energy as it does relate? What's coming through? Rebel. Looks like this person know they need to let go, but they refuse to at the same time. This is kind of like a double-minded person, right? Thank you, Spirit. They don't want to let you go with the rebel card coming through. They don't. All right. Okay. So, let's see. Hold on tight because Spirit is bringing in some intense energy with this one, and we need to dive in. All right. Because the rebel card coming through, that's giving a major like push pull vibe. So it's like this person knows they need to let go, but they refuse to. They refuse to move fully on, move on fully, and it's like they're caught in this tug of war between what they know is the best thing for both of you, and what they want to cling to, even if it's no longer serving them. Okay, they are sitting in this double-minded place, caught between the instinct to break free and the selfish pull of holding on just for the sake of holding on. Okay, it's the type of emotional confusion where they are not ready to cut ties, even though they know deep down that things have gone stagnant and toxic. They refuse to let go, but also they know they need to. Okay, there's also this rebellious energy where they refuse to fully submit to the truth of the situation, right? And maybe it's ego, maybe it's fear, or maybe it's an unwillingness to face the fact that a chapter really is closing. And they want you in their life, but aren't willing to do the work to give you what you deserve. No. Thank you, Spirit. They are not. Okay, now what does this mean for you? So you're dealing with this person who's indecisive, right? But it's not just that. There's also a deep level of emotional conflict here. They have a deep attachment to you that they aren't ready to let go of. But those attachments might be rooted in their fear or ego more than anything substantial. Okay, and they know that the connection isn't healthy, right? But the thought of releasing control is something that they just can't seem to handle. I feel like you can say it's a self-sabotaging energy holding on because they don't want to face the reality. Not understanding that their refusal to move on is only keeping both of you stuck. And I feel like they're not in the headspace to fully understand that, the need to release, even though deep down, it would benefit the both of you, right? To free yourselves. Thank you, Spirit. So let's gain more insight. All right, so let's see what's coming through. Yes. What is the energy coming through, Spirit? What is the energy coming through? You have the tall whites, and this is from the Mystic Martian Oracle deck. The tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, and guarded energy. Well, why isn't that a surprise? Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy coming through, Spirit? Why am I just not totally shocked that this would come through? Honey, just let me say this. When the tall white card makes an entrance, okay, we're tapping into some seriously guarded energy. And I can just say, again, no surprise here. So Spirit is calling out that there's a deep sense of uncertainty around this person's feelings for you. So they're straight up operating with distrust and closed off energy. And it's given, I'm not sure if I can fully let you in vibes, right? You know what I'm saying? So this person might be dealing with some heavy baggage or past issues that have them second guessing everything. Okay? And while you are out here radiating clarity and unshakable confidence, they got all their defenses up and they're sitting in this, they got all their defenses up, right? And they are sitting in this place, right? That where they're just emotionally unavailable. They're emotionally unavailable. Their guard is high, and they aren't ready. They're not ready to drop it. They're not. This isn't about you as a person either. It's about their own inner fears that they carried for way too long. They want to trust. They do. I feel like they want to trust and they want to feel the safety of intimacy, but the past has this person tangled up in emotional knots. Okay? And whatever you practice, you become good at. So this is what they have practiced for a very long time. This is how they handle their feelings and their emotions. So let's gain more insight. What is the energy spirit as it does relate? Their feelings for you. What are their feelings? So you have the engagement ring. They worried. They worried you out here getting engaged. You're in a good partnership. This is a commitment for you. You're going to spend the rest of your life with someone, and you are in a complete, healthy union. This is what's on their mind all the time. I feel like this is on their mind like a stack of condominiums. All right. That part. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So I told you I can't leave anything out. I just can't. I can't. Okay, now let's just talk about the engagement ring card because this energy is not playing around. Spirit is coming through and telling us that commitment is very much in their mind, specifically commitment to you and possibly long-term partnership. And this is the thing. This is the real deal. We're talking about serious thoughts of building a future together. Right? It's like they can see you walking down the aisle, sharing a life, and not just, that, but doing so with a complete emotional investment with someone else. They think about it with you, but they mostly think about you doing this with someone else. All right. So, and I'm hearing Spirit say that this is a stubborn thought that doesn't leave their mind. Okay. And it's something that's been weighing on them constantly. So this isn't just a fantasy or some reason for this person to feel like, you'll find a partner for the long haul, right? Man, that's crazy. The commitment ring is massive because I feel like this person want to share something lasting with you, but they know that they can't match your energy. So I feel like they low-key, they're jealous AF because they don't want you to share this energy with anyone else. No. Yeah, I almost feel like they've been stacking up these little mental condominiums in their mind, little plans, little desires, for like wondering about your future together with someone else. Okay. It's like they already got you stuck in the future, but they haven't fully shared or executed on it. You know what I'm saying? This is about you finding loyalty, stability, and like you having that long-term vision because this is inside of you. This is what you want. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Now, I want you to understand this. They are seeing you as the one, but for someone else. Someone else, the one that someone else can rely on, can imagine you being together with forever and commit. This is the thing. Commitment isn't something that they're casually thinking about here. It's this serious, soul deep energy where you stand out, in their eyes as the ideal partner. They know you're the ideal partner. You somehow earned, you earned this level of admiration and respect. So it's like they see everything in you. They know that someone else will see everything in you. Let me tell you, they are even picturing like shared finances to like cozy mornings to old age love and feeling like, damn, I dropped the winning love relationship lottery ticket. They feel like they messed up. Okay. And you're the only one that they're mentally locked in, right? For this long ride. And it's clear that this commitment energy is huge on their mind, because I feel like this person, has not really been good at holding commitments, and they know that this is you. You are naturally loyal. You believe in commitment. All right. And they know that this is your energy. So also, if this is your energy, number 2, this is what you will attract, undoubtedly. So beautiful, number 2. This does conclude your reading. I hope this reading resonates with you and inspire you. And if it does, drop a comment below. I absolutely enjoy reading your comments. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. All right, buckle up, because we're about to get real about their feelings for you right now. All right, so I'm picking up just right off the bat, okay? Some drama, maybe some confusion and some clarity and everything in between, okay? Because if you've been waiting for that moment when the fog finally clears, right? When you can see through all the smoke and mirrors, well, honey, the moment is now. So before we dive into the tea, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next reading. All right, so let's talk here. You are naturally drawn here to the Judgment card and the yellow glass crystal. All right, and I'm not playing games, okay? This combo right here means that they know that you have figured them out. You figured them out. This isn't just some ordinary reading. This is the moment when their truth comes crashing in, because you're awake, you're aware, and they can no longer hide behind their games and confusion. Okay, the clouds are gone and there's nowhere to run. You see straight through them. You see who they are. And baby, they know you see. Okay. And Spirit is telling me that they can't pull the wool over your eyes anymore. You got their number and they feel the weight now. No, they can't avoid the judgment anymore. Okay, this is the thing. The way that they've been acting, the lies they've been telling, or even the uncertainty that they tried to hide, you cracked the code. And that changes everything. Okay? So let's get more into it. Thank you, Spirit. What other energy is coming through, Spirit, with the Judgment card? Okay. Let me just say this. What I'm picking up is that, you know exactly who they are now. And let me tell you, it ain't pretty. This person is sitting in their own mess right now, feeling exposed, vulnerable, and a little lost, because they were able to mask, they were able to mask a lot of things before, but the truth has come through. The Judgment card speaks to the awakening. But for them, it's not just about rising up. It's about coming face to face with everything they tried to push aside. And they can't pretend anymore. They can't hide behind their excuses. They thought they had you fooled. They thought they had you fooled. But babe, you showed them, you seen it all. They now realize that you're not some naive soul who's just going to sit and wait for them to figure themselves out. No, the fog is completely gone. And now they're forced to take responsibility for, how they acted. No more hiding, no more running. All right. So let's gain more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is the energy? You got the love card. You've given so much love, right? So much love, not only to this person, but to people in general. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy coming through? All right. Okay. It's like, it's like a whole wave of love, and it's deep, it's strong, and it's just so genuine, right? Because the love card, that's your essence right now. So it's not just about how you love this person, it's the way you show love in every aspect of your life. You give love freely with an open heart, and it's something others just can't help but feel. And here's the thing, you attract what you put out. And what you put out, darling, is nothing but the purest love. So you radiate energy that's nurturing, so tender, yet fierce enough to know your boundaries, right? And never settle for less than what you deserve. That's the thing. Because you can't settle for less than what you deserve anymore. You're not doing it. You're not playing that game. Now, here's where things get interesting, okay? The love you give, it's not just one dimensional. You give with discernment, okay? You love with care, knowing where to draw the line. But you also don't hold back when you feel it's truly deserved. But what's really fascinating right now is that they know it. They know it. They can't help but feel like, they've been loved in a way that they've never been loved before. And that's why they are stuck. Because in order to be loved the way you love, they need to step up to the challenge of being their true selves. And baby, that's where it gets real. Okay? Because this person, yeah, they feel your love, not just the romantic kind, but that nurturing, high vibration love that transcends labels, okay? You see past all the nonsense, okay, and connect to people's hearts, okay? That's a rare quality. And this person is drawn to that magnetic love because they feel safe, seen, and appreciated in your presence. The more love you give out, the more it magnifies. And it's not just with them, but with everyone around you, because you got a heart that keeps expanding. And that's exactly what the world needs right now. Okay, so keep glowing, keep loving, and trust that the right people will recognize it and they'll rise up to match that energy. You're just not here to play, right? You're here to set hearts on fire and let everyone else catch up. Okay, they can catch up, but you're here to really radiate the pure essence of love. So let's gain more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? You have the Four of Swords. So I can definitely see that this person feels like you are in your unbothered energy with the Four of Swords energy coming through. Thank you, Spirit. I also want to point out that the sword energy does rule over the air zodiac. So you got Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra coming through quite strong. That air energy is in the top placements of your birth chart or theirs as a confirmation in the reading. All right, so this Four of Swords is really saying a lot about your vibe right now. All right, and unbothered is definitely the energy that they're feeling from you. So this is the thing, you're sitting back and taking your time, focusing on your peace, and this person sees it, right? Because you've been through it. You had your share of ups and downs, but now you're in a place where you found your balance. You're healing, you're restoring yourself, and it's clear that you're not out here chasing anyone or any drama. All right, so the Four of Swords, it represents rest, recovery, and restoration. And that's exactly the vibe that you're giving off. And so they feel that, they feel that pause that you've taken from the whole situation. And they know you're not pressing. You are not pressing. You're not thirsty for answers or closure. You step back and letting things flow, the way they will. And here's the kicker, though. They see you healing, resting, and getting stronger. And that can be intimidating. Right? And you know what I'm saying? For someone used to being in the heat of the action, seeing you chill in your own little Zen world, that can throw them off. It can throw them off because I feel like they thought you might fall apart, but you didn't. You've been putting yourself back together piece by piece. And now you're stronger than ever. And they see it. And so let's gain more insight. What is the energy as it does relate? Thank you, Spirit. What's the energy as it does relate? Ooh. I'm going to go with the card that laid itself right here, nicely on top. It says, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Wow. You don't know how hard it was to let you go is what this person is saying to you. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. This energy is heavy, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming through with so much honesty. The words here. You know what I'm saying? The words here. You don't know how hard this was to let you go. Those are the words of someone who is struggling with the separation. Even if they tried to act like it was no big deal. But honey, it is. It is a big deal. And what I'm picking up here is that they've had a difficult time releasing you emotionally and mentally, but something inside of them made them feel like, they had to walk away. It could be pride, could be timing, could be their own mess, but deep down, they know they didn't want to let you go. And honestly, it stings. Even though you may have been the one, right, you may have been the one to pull away or set boundaries. This person is still holding on to the connection more than they're letting go. Okay, the energy of the message comes with regret. Right? I feel like they're questioning if they made the right choice or if they were too hasty. Yeah. I feel like they're ashamed, you know what I'm saying, for walking away from something that felt so right. Because it looks like they now realize that they lost something rare with you. Okay? This is the thing, and the beauty of your energy is that soul is so magnetic that they couldn't even walk away with full confidence. Even when they thought they could detach or remove themselves, part of them stayed tied to the bond. So it's almost like when they let you go, they let a part of themselves slip away too. And you know what? They feel it deeply. You're giving off this this undeniable allure, this energy that no matter how much they pretend to detach, they can't fully shake it off. Okay, this ain't no Mariah Carey, shake it off. They can't. It's like they can't shake it off, right? And every time they try to distance themselves from you, the more it becomes clear. They're not going to just be, this is the thing, you're not just going to be another chapter in their story. You're the plot twist that they never expected. So yeah, even though it looks like they walked away, trust that they're truly saying through the veil is, what they're truly saying through the veil is, it was hard. It was hard, but I had to do it. Right? While, their heart still yearns to come back into your space. And I feel like they may be even trying to figure out how to make a return or even fix things. But you got bigger things to focus on right now. Yourself. So keep letting them think about you, as you continue to shine. Spirit is saying, keep letting them think about you as you continue to shine. And so let's gain more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What's coming through? you got bully. And this person has some bully tendencies, but it's like a conceal of deep fear behind like verbal or physical abuse. Oh, Lord Jesus. Tell us, Spirit, what's up? Oh my goodness. Let me just say this. This energy feels heavy for sure, and it's shedding light on some toxic patterns this person might be carrying with them, right? Because the bully energy, it's not just about outward aggression. It's more about how people use power to make their own insecurities, to mask their own insecurities and fears. So in this case, this person, I feel like, is maybe projecting their emotional turmoil and vulnerability by using forceful tactics, be it verbally or even physically. Okay. You see, when they show these bully-like tendencies, it's often because they're trying to control the narrative. Why? Because underneath all that bravado is someone terrified of vulnerability. Terrified of vulnerability. And I feel like they feel deeply insecure about who they are, right? And also fear being rejected. All right. So, yeah, feeling being rejected, hurt, or even completely ignored. They lash out because honestly, it's the only defense mechanism that they mastered. And that's a shame. That's like the only defense mechanism you have mastered in all this time is to be a big old bully. It's like, what the, right? But here's the truth. I feel like here's the truth of what they might not fully comprehend. When someone feels the need to assert themselves with control and aggression, it's because they feel helpless, right? In the one area that they can't control, their emotional slate. Okay, so it's like that deep fear that lies at the root of their need to dominate. So it's a reflection of their own weakness, not yours. Their sense of power is built on shaky ground. Period. And so let's gain more insight. Yes, thank you, Spirit. All right, so baby, you deserve more than that. You know that. Your love, your energy, it calls for depth, honesty and vulnerability. And so that means that you have to evolve beyond their fear-driven behaviors. If you know what I'm saying? I mean, they gotta evolve. They gotta evolve beyond their fear-driven behaviors if they're gonna match your energy. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. And the real question is, are you willing to stand, by them and allow them the space to grow? That's the thing. And for now, it might be about standing strong in your own peace and knowing that your true work has to come from them if they ever want to truly, step into the light where you already shine. All right. So thank you, Spirit. Yes. Let's gain more insight. What is the energy as it does relate? What is the energy? And you have the Ebens, Ebens. Okay, this is from the Mystic Martian Oracle deck. And the Ebens are about mystery, reading between the lines, and intuition. And they know you already got that intuition, honey. You can see through this person. You can read between the lines. Yes, thank you, Spirit. All right, so what else am I picking up? Thank you, Spirit. What do you have to share for us? Yes. All right, so all right, so I'm literally picking up that this person is sitting there thinking, they can really see through me. They can see through my bullshit and know when I'm just really not telling the truth, right? Now, this is the thing. We're diving into some mystic energy, and let me tell you this is where the real game unfolds. Because the Ebens, right? The evens is all about mystery and intuition. And when this card comes through, it's telling you something major. You have a gift. You have a gift. And honey, you know it. Your intuition is on fire. It's razor sharp, and you can pick up on every little nuance, every hidden message, every unspoken truth that this person tries to cover up. Okay? And when they show up pretending like they got it all together, right? When they show up pretending that they got it all together, you know better. You know better. You see beyond the surface. Their words, you can tell when they're sincere. Their actions, you're reading between the lines like a pro, like a pro, like a GoPro. All right, so Spirit is coming through saying, don't let them think that you can't see the secrets that they are hiding. You already know what's really going on. Even if they think that they got you fooled, this person can't pull a fast one on you because your vibe, it's all knowing. It's all in tune. You're in tune with it. It's heightened. You're a walking lie detector, okay? You're a walking lie detector. So whether it's through their body language, energy, or the things that are left unsaid, you pick up on all the silent signals that others might miss. And this is powerful. This is powerful stuff because this energy they feel coming from you is like being, around someone who has the ability to see their soul, and they can feel it too. And if they're being honest, they know you see their game, their pretenses, right? I feel like it makes them feel exposed and vulnerable because in their mind, you have unlocked the very things, right, that they worked so hard to bury. Now, here's the catch though. This power you have, this power is not just for their secrets. It's not just for their secrets. It's for you too. And Spirit is saying the more you trust that inner knowing of yours, the more you're guided to exactly what you need to understand about yourself and your relationships. You're here to navigate through the illusions, okay? And to get to the heart of the matter. And with these vibes here, you will always come out knowing exactly where to place your energy. So yeah, they might try to keep their secrets hidden, but they won't last too long. And they won't be able to because your intuition has already cracked the code. You are 10 steps ahead of them without saying a word. Okay, you're 10 steps ahead without saying a word. And deep down, they feel that power, they feel the power you got. You already know exactly what's going on in their world, even when they try to act like you don't. All right, so let's gain more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is the energy coming through? What's the energy, Spirit? You got the separation. So with the separation, there's sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and just really unsure of the future. This is what they're going through. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Now, let me just say this. This energy is deep. When separation coming through, it's loud and clear. And let me just tell you this person is going through some heavy emotions, and they're swimming in sadness, feeling the void left by your absence. And all they can do is think about you. They're yearning for something they lost or something they still want, but can't quite have in the moment. So there's an intense emotional pull that they're experiencing right now. And it's not just about missing you. They're actually longing to get back into your orbit, to feel your energy, your presence. Okay? And it's clear that the separation, right, has hit. It has hit them harder than they have anticipated. They are caught in their feelings, and it's hard for them to shake it off, right? And they're already grappling with regret, confusion, and just really wondering how things turned out the way they did and whether they can ever fix the rift between the two of you. They want to reach out, but the fear of not knowing what the future holds, right? What you'll say or do, It keeps them stuck. It keeps them stuck because there's like, the emotional distance is palpable, but so is the pull. So even if they don't express it outwardly, trust me, this is weighing on their hearts. The separation has stirred up a lot of uncertainty for them. And not just about you, but about themselves and the choices that they made. Okay? The choices they made. They're sitting quietly. They have to think about these things, and they really keep thinking about you, the good times, the good energy. And right now, they don't feel the sense of belonging in their own life anymore, and not without you anyway, okay? Their future, it's uncertain. It's uncertain. And it's all tangled up in the question of what happens between the two of you from here. They are stuck in that sad, lonely energy. They may be putting on a brave face for the world, but behind closed doors, they are lost in their emotions and really trying to make sense of the peace that you both once shared. I feel like they wish that they could rewind and fix things, make it right. But this is the thing, until they can process the loss, until they find the courage to face those feelings, they will keep turning them. This is the thing, they'll keep turning over. They will keep turning over and wrestling with what was and what could have been. And deep down, they want nothing more than for things to work out. And so, beautiful card 3. This does conclude your reading. I hope this reading resonates with you and inspire you. And if it does, drop a comment below. I absolutely enjoy reading your comments. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.